Hey everyone, I'm here with you on week 4 video response, so I'll just go through the questions. Is there evidence that groups can influence others? Yes, especially if we're going by the videos that were attached to this week's discussion. We can find that there have been multiple studies and cases that have been done and documented to show that people do get influenced by groups. We don't like to admit it, but we follow without even noticing it. It's been studied that we follow one another because of human conformity, like we want to get along with what everybody else likes, and stuff like that. And there was actually an example that I noted here that was mentioned in the video, an example of people following Hitler. Why did they follow Hitler back then? And we were able to find that they followed him just because that they didn't follow what their eyes told them that was wrong. They followed what the group was doing. It's a very exaggerative, a dramatic explanation, but I think it was a good example that was used. We can find with the second question, how can marketers use group influence to build brand equity? Because when one person starts using something, somebody else is going to want to use it, and that's going to lead to bigger groups using it, and more people will want to join. The third question, provide an example of a real company who uses groups to influence purchasing behavior. I feel like Apple is a prime example. If we think about it, Apple didn't invent the iPod. They didn't invent all of that stuff. They ended up just creating their logo, creating something that everybody liked, and now people just end up getting a 7, 8, 9 iPhone just because somebody else has it. Nobody wants to be stuck on the old iPhone. I think they're a great example of of a company who does use it, and they use it very well. If I say so myself, as I am an Apple owner, and every time I see somebody with a newer iPhone, I'm like, yeah, it's time for me to get a new iPhone. My iPhone works fine. I don't need a new one. So that was a good example of that. But yes, thank you.